Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my future videos. Great, so today in front of us we have the CountyComm GP5. It's an FM stereo, medium wave, shortwave, single sideband DSP receiver. Pretty excited to get this radio. So let's get right to it. This radio cost me $89.95 from their website. A little pricey. This actually is the same radio as the Texan PL365, which I think you can get for a little less money. But this was in the States and I got it relatively quickly. So here's the box it came in. Has a CountyComm. I put the sticker on there. Just didn't know what else to do with it. Little green dot on there. I don't know. But nothing else on the box. Pretty plain. And we'll go ahead and open it, see what we get inside. Alright, so we're greeted with an instruction manual, which we'll go over here. We have a cool little antenna to extend the range of the radio. And I'll show you how that works. We get a pair of headphones. It's like they're unbranded, but they do look like the Texan style. So, alright, and then we have a little extra wire here with a little clip. Nice. And then the radio, this out of here. Okay, oh yeah, and also, I had the radio out to put batteries in. It comes with this, so I'll show you that. Let me go put the box away, it's empty. So we'll do this. So yes, first thing, I'll show you the accessories. Yeah, it comes with this bag too, which is really nice. It was under the radio. I had taken this out to put batteries in it. It has this cool, like, little bit of faux leather and this padded surface, really nice. It's got this neat little hook here for like hooking on a backpack probably, and then we have another for the belt. And then when you put the radio in, yeah, it feels like it's protected really well. And then the radio, I guess, can be used in lock mode, and you can listen to, I guess, a shortwave station because this has a spot for your antenna to come out. So pretty neat. All right. There's that high sensitivity AM antenna. Pretty cool. What we'll do is show you how this works in a little bit. And then we have that wire I showed you, the earphones. Okay, let's go to the instruction manual. Oh, I got little fuzzies. There we go. The GP5-SSB. So there's all the stuff on there by CountyComm Incorporated. There's the operation manual. Very clear and concise. Pretty easy to figure out. If you don't use Texan products, pretty simple. It has almost all the same key configurations. The only other thing you're going to learn about is the BFO and fine tuning, and I'll talk about that for the single sideband. So pretty neat. Now I used this radio a little bit and I did not pick up any hams with it yet, but I hopefully will in the future. There's the set the fine tuning step. You can pause and read that. That's pretty cool. I have it set on the finest increment, which is nice because that's what you need to really fine tune it. 10 hertz steps. So pretty cool. Let's see what else here. I know we have a frequency chart here. I thought there we go on the back. There's your frequency range. So it does have the expanded Japanese band. And we do have a European. We also have the long wave 150 to 1620 on 9-step. That's pretty awesome. So that's how you enable your long wave. US, and then our short wave 1711 to 29999. Sweet. So there's all your power consumption and sensitivity, I believe. Oh, my sensitivity, selectivity. Okay, we're going to go down here for the output. There's the output power, 350 milliwatts. So you're going to burn batteries probably with that power. So you got 550 memory. Okay, so it gives you a basic idea. 40 millimeter speaker. So we'll go over radio. Pretty neat. There's your manual. Good thing to keep around. All right, the radio. Yay, the best part. Get that out. All right. Fit on frame. Yes, it does. Okay, so we'll go over dimensions real quick. We have 2 inches wide. It's a really narrow radio. 6 inches tall and a depth of 7/8 of an inch. It's pretty thin too. Yeah, I really like it. That's how it sits in the hand. It's I don't know what it reminds me of, like a remote control for a TV. Okay, it does. Like one of my Sony remotes are like that long. That's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and do some size comparison. So we have CC Pocket here. And we have Iron Man cards. Give you an idea for size. All right. And then I have, this is kind of cool. We'll bring it out. Actually, I don't have another radio, do I? No, I don't. So I'm going to show you another model of the same radio too in a second. I also wanted to show you this little cool doodad right here. This is the holder they make for the radio. You can buy, I think this was like $25 or $27, and you can put this as a stand. Now I think Two Hands on the Radio featured this, and mine, yeah, just kind of snugly fits in there like this. Now we're not going to use it for the video because you're not going to be able to see the display, but pretty cool. And then you can prop it up and you can spin your AM antenna and fun stuff. But it's nice little thing to display your radio, and it even has a spot in the back, a little hole there for the AM antenna. You would just put your AM antenna in there and it would hold it upright. So that's how you keep everything stored away. Pretty cool. All right, so let me pull that out of there. I wanted to show you the accessory. All right, so yeah, I wanted to go over buttons, and I'm just going to bring this to the camera here, and I'm going to show you the other radio. I happen to have a PL360. Yay! It's funny that I got both these radios at the same time. Just coincidence. I think I forgot I ordered this, and I got this in. So I'm like, I'm going to do the GP5 first, but here you go. They're pretty similar radios. You can see by the buttons. You can just pause if you need to see the differences. But you can notice here on the bottom, this is where they implemented the upper sideband, lower sideband, and BFOs. I thought you get a kick out of seeing that. But pretty much the same radio. You know, they got the same everything to them. So you guys can get an idea. All right. So I thought that'd be a cool little showcase. So let's go over features. Nothing on the left. Belt clip here. Front, we have a LCD display. We have a battery indicator showing our charge. We have the display showing it's 83 degrees in here. It probably is this light shining on it. And you can toggle that by hitting display, and it shows the alarm time. It just goes back and forth. Here we have our normal time. And of course, it's a single clock. So we can set it either UTC or your local. This is my local, 10:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. So our buttons, we have the time set function, the alarm set function, the delete memory function, also toggles your 9 or 10K steps, which gives you that expanded FM range and your medium wave range. Here we have the display button you saw me pressing. Also, if you press and hold, it locks the radio. We have a memory function to add memory manually. Here we have the upper sideband, lower sideband button that toggles as your charge for your batteries. So if you have alkaline batteries, you press this and it'll turn off that charging feature. So if you plugged in the USB, it would not charge your alkalines, which is a good thing. But since I have rechargeables in here, I'll put it back on the charge mode. So now that we've indicated we have chargeable batteries, we plug this in and we can charge our batteries as a smart charger built in. So it's nice, just like most small Texan radios. We love that. Okay, so we went over that. Here we got the ETM, the Easy Tune mode, I believe. I use that quite a bit, especially with this radio because there's no numeric keypad. It's for scanning. We have the frequency and mode select right there. Here's the BFO switch. Also acts as our step function for the stepping. I showed you that fine tuning for the BFO. And then FM stereo toggle too. Does quite a bit on that button. Here we have the power button. Also functions as your sleep timer. If you press and hold, it cycles to sleep. Here we have a medium wave band button, FM band, our shortwave up and down, and of course ATS automatic tuning system, I believe, or something like that. I always get those right. I used to call it automatic search and store, but I think it's auto tuning system. So pretty cool. Here we have the speaker. This speaker is about 1.5 inches. Cool. And then we have the model number. Here we have, it's kind of neat how they use the colors. We have a green tuning wheel, not black like the 360s. Pretty neat. And then we had our volume, analog volume control. You guys remember that? DC in, 5 volts. We get that mini USB. Did not come with a charging cable, so you have to use your own. Here's our belt clip. Okay. Top of the radio, we have an antenna. And this antenna extends out to a whopping 18 inches, which is halfway decent. There we have our external AM antenna jack. Found out you don't need to use that for AM reception. It just improves it. It does improve the gain. But there's a built-in little baby ferrite antenna in here too. Can you believe it? They put everything in this little spot. Here we got the headphone jack. It sounds really good. I plugged in headphones and FM stereo sounds great. AM sounds good. Shortwave sounds good. It's just that you have some hiss on the low level listening. If you hate hearing hissing, you're not going to like this radio. It's real noticeable. Probably because you're going to use a speaker most of the time. I think it's more set for like an emergency style radio. I think it's just cool. I love it. It looks like a remote control. All right, so you saw all that. Here's the battery compartment. It takes 3 AA batteries. Going across there. I'll show you, but it's pretty hard. This one's hard to open and close, so we'll leave that closed. Let's go ahead and turn it on, and we'll see. I don't even know where I'm at on this thing. Make sure my volume isn't jamming. We'll go to the FM band, and we'll do a probably an easy tune mode. Let me just extend the antenna out, see what we find tonight on the FM and see how it sounds. All right. So there's our frequency. Okay, so now when radio is on, you can see the frequency is displayed. And then here is your signal to noise ratio, and you can change that to show temperature. I'm getting warmer, wow. Time, that's pretty cool. We'll leave the signal to noise ratio on there for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do an ETM. And it's gonna scan the whole FM band here. Turn the volume up. And then we'll go through it. It's just easier to do it this way than manually tuning it. And then we'll probably do some band scans in the future of this radio too. And then maybe we can find something on shortwave. So I'm going to go here and let's change my display. Okay, it's just going to show me that. So we're going to just do easy tune, see what I found.
WTN. Sandy is listening in Columbia, Missouri. Formed many of his albums. Just get a load of the titles.
Stereo icon appears when you're in stereo.
From another planet. Big weather. And speaks about it. And what happens though is there's always
for a little speaker, it's not too bad for voice. I like it.
There just is.
Good reception, 90.5.
Change, all that type of stuff.
How can it be? Basically become the cook for your family for dinner.
Your joint comfort.
Kind of hard to radio dance with a remote control size radio. Cool.
Commercial free Monday. US 90. Wake up rested and
so I ain't holding nothing back, and once again I got 5 on the 20 sack.
Walking around the neighborhood with that going. I'd get some stares. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll do some radio Todderbert. Let me just put this down a little bit. And it's a little speaker, so don't expect a whole ton of fidelity. Let me just adjust my player here so we don't go to frequency mode. So we tap this button for frequency mode. We're in memory mode, frequency mode. Oh, I think I'm hitting it too fast here. There we go. So they got fast and slow tuning. You can see if you go slow. Look at that! Wow, it carries it out all the way. That's amazing. So you can go fast. So we'll take it fast here. The ETM is the way to go. Let's get up to 98.1. There we go. FM stereo, sweet. So it sounds really good. Okay, turn that off. All right, so let's go ahead and explore the medium wave. Now the medium wave is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and just press that band. We're in the medium wave here. We'll go ahead and I think what we'll do is we'll just do a ETM on it with the internal ferrite. Let that run. See what it finds. And yeah, so that antenna you saw, this helps increase the gain of the radio, which is nice. And they have different ones you can buy. This is the one they recommend you use. They don't recommend using the really long ones because they're too heavy and it might break the jack. So they're really, you gotta be real careful. If you do buy the longer one, you have to support it somehow to keep it from putting too much weight on that jack. So this is pretty cool. And I'll show you what's inside this because I actually opened one up because I have two of these now because the 360 came with one. So the little end caps come off. They twist and see the little end cap here. This just fits over the end and you twist and pull it off. And this is the bottom. This locks on the bottom. And you can open, it's pretty basic. Let's open this up here. There you go. There's your ferrite bar with your wire wrapped around it. And this all comes out. Let's go ahead and lift it out of there. There's your wires. And then this jack comes out of here too. So kind of neat how they made it so you could probably build your own. I'm thinking that might be something fun to do. You just desolder this connector. And then maybe you can run a longer, that's probably what they do. They can run a longer ferrite bar if it's the same diameter and maybe wrap more wire and tape it off and you got yourself your own extended antenna with your own stuff. You don't have to spend too much money. So it's pretty cool. Thought you guys get a kick out of that, what it looks like on the inside. But you know, it was weird. I thought I had to have this plugged in to work, but you don't. And that's a good thing because I thought, man, if you lost this little thing, what do you do? But not a big deal because there's an internal ferrite antenna in it. So yeah, it's all just kind of snap here together. You line them up. There you go. See, that's how it's built. Okay, so we're just going to run it and see what we found without the ferrite running. So let's go.
When you have a very small students who want...
Buick Encore models. When you finance through GM Financial or get 5,500 purchase of...
Somebody comes by to get it tied.
So my locals are coming in good. There's Zoomer trying to come in. And this is what we'll do. We'll plug in the external antenna and see if it increases our gain. So the numbers like changed. I don't know if they went down or gained, but you can tell, you can hear it now. Pretty cool. So just unplug that. Okay, yeah, so that second column actually went down, but that went up. Cool. Let's go ahead and see what else. WGR.
Fortunately, new LifeLock identity theft.
Okay, so in a pinch, you'll get your local stations. Let's go ahead and plug this in. And I'm going to lay this in this direction here. And we'll do another ETM with the antenna on. So this will be nice. This is a really fun radio. Really glad I got it. It is expensive compared to the, was it the $49 360? This radio here, which I'm going to feature. I'm going to do a review on this one too. It's pretty much the same exact radio, except it doesn't have the upper and lower sideband. But, if you're not looking for having that capability, then you can save some money and get yourself the 360. So, yeah, it's fun. I got two of these now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I got too many of these radios. All right, so it did it. Okay, let's see what we found. Let's see if we got any better reception. All right.
Website is now pushing Democrat talking points. At AMAC, they work hard.
Now, if I had it like this, I'd spin an antenna. But since I'm on camera horizontally, I got to turn it. So that's what I'm going to do.
You're right. Your internet connection.
There's WSM.
Community Bank, there are 0 ATM fees. That means go on, get that stuff.
Zoomer, nice.
A British warship.
WGR,
Hose-like tunnel underground
local.
called
Let's go real quick here.
This company has been offering great rates and great service.
So I wouldn't call this a medium wave DXer for sure. I mean, yeah, they have the bigger ferrite. You could probably make it one, which is kind of cool. But right now, as it sits stock, I wouldn't buy it for that. So I'm picking up stations 300-400 miles away at the most. And most of my small radios can do that on a medium wave. KMOX. Strong station here. Virginia station. It's actually a little further away. It's 600 miles. WRVA. Okay. Well, you get the idea. We're going to go ahead and power this off. Unplug this antenna. Alright. So let's go to shortwave. Show you how that works. This antenna is a little stiff, but they sell replacement ones for like $7. So that's pretty good. So if you ever broke it, not a big deal. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on. And then we're going to go to shortwave. And then we're going to see, we got to go in this frequency mode. Oh, no presets, okay. So we're going to go ahead and let it scan. So let's go. Clock signal. So now it's in the scanning mode. It's going to scan up, and when it finds a station, it'll stop. So it's pretty nice. And you can start in the band you want. And then when you're doing normal tuning, you can go through the entire band yourself. It's very tedious. So what I'm going to do is once we get another station, I'll go ahead and stop it.
Valleys of weeping are part of the journey. I've preached that for years.
So if this was a ham operator and you wanted to hear them, you would hit your upper and lower sideband button to initiate that. And there's your tuning. And then hit this again for lower sideband mode. Gotta make sure to hit the BFO button to adjust it. So I like the fine tuning. It's really nice. So when I find a hand with this thing, it'll be great. Press and hold to turn it off.
Better get that straightened out.
Pretty cool. Alright, so you got a basic idea. We'll do some band scans of the shortwave. Maybe we'll find some hams on there. That'd be great. I want to test that BFO. I think it's going to work fine. You know, I was picking up some decent stations with just the whip here. So, very cool. Let's go ahead and do some final thoughts on the CountyComm GP5. This radio is pretty much like a Swiss Army knife, remote control sized Swiss Army knife of radios. It's a premium radio. It's kind of differentiated by the green antenna and the green tuning wheel and the green button here and then the orange buttons, which you don't get on the Texan 360 or the 365 is just kind of your basic, basic radio. Everything that this radio does, except it doesn't have that listening to ham ability. I'll be honest with you, I actually like the ability to listen to ham radio operators, and I'm looking for a really good portable radio to do that. And this one's really pocket friendly as far as being able to hook it somewhere, being able to carry it with you. I like this a lot. You'd think it would be difficult because of its length, but if you think about it like as a TV remote, not a big deal. You could definitely slide into a pocket, and it's easy to grab onto when you need to pull it out and use it, because it's right there. And plus, with the pouch here, if you have this attached to something, this is great to have as a freebie. So awesome. So yes, this does get a buy for me at $90. Yes, it's a premium price. And I own a few of the shortwave band radios. I have the Kaito KA1103, but that's a bigger radio. I have the Skywave SSB, the smaller C-Crane radio, which is pretty cool, but it's a different form factor. It's got, it's more of a horizontal type, and it's kind of fatter, but it has airband and it has, weather band. And that's a great radio in itself. But then again, you're spending $170 on that radio. So for single sideband. So this is a really cool alternative for pocket radio and having single sideband operation. So I'm really happy with it. I think the quality of the radio is really nice. And yeah, it gets a buy in my book because there's not much that compares to it as far as products like this go. I mean, you saw the 360, and of course they have the 365, which is identical to this radio, which is similar to price, I think, closer to that price. And but yeah, they're just fun, and I think they're very useful. So especially camping or emergency situation, I think this would be really handy to have, and I'm glad I have it in my radio collection for sure. Alrighty guys, so if you liked the video, big thumbs up. If you like the CountyComm GP5, give me a big thumbs up. Let me know below in the comments what you want me to feature on a band scan, because I'm probably going to do a shortwave band scan. We're going to kind of go through the band at night, so we can find. We're going to do a medium wave band scan. I don't think we're going to find much, because you noticed it wasn't finding much with that little ferrite extender here. Might be better outside. During the day it was doing really well. And then we'll do, we don't really have to do an FM. FM is pretty simple. We did that together tonight. I found quite a bit. So we'll do that in the future. And then subscribe if you're new. If you like these videos, if you like these type of radios, I try to feature some really interesting ones all the time and have a lot of fun. So and hit the little bell icon, make sure you're notified of those videos. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and goodbye.